Looked at that dog dead in the eyes and said, only one of us are gonna leave this fight alive. So I stood my ground and tightened my fist and held my pose and told him that I am going to end him. I told him that I am going to fight to the death. Yo, you ever heard that saying that goes, show me your friends and I will tell you who you are? Well, that's very true. The people you surround yourself with can sometimes have a big influence on you. Well, when I was younger, I knew 3 of these other kids. Let's call them Noah, Kevin, and Jax. Me and these 3 boys grew up in the same neighborhood, and we went to the same school. We were almost the same age, except for Jax. You see, Jax was a year older than the rest of us, but he had a dark life. Like, really dark. Like his dad got murdered right in front of his family, so his mom was the only parent he had left. But Jack's mother was never home because she would always work to put food on the table, therefore leaving Jax with no one to look after him. So this dude started wilding out. My man was smoking all types of broccoli and shit. Where did he get the broccolis from? I have no idea. Oh, and trust me when I said Jax did not give a single f***, because this dude did not give a single f***. Like, he did whatever he wanted. This dude would sometimes skip school and get into fights for no reason. And he was always sagging his dirty ass pants, showing off his dirty ass underwear that I'm pretty sure he never washed, because them Jones smelled funky as hell, boy. And yeah, all the ladies loved him because he was a bad boy. Girls sometimes can find those traits very attractive. And hanging out with Jax at the time gave the girls an impression that I was a bad boy too. Because you know what they say, birds of the same feather flock together. And before you know it, your boy became a thought. And I had all these females who didn't used to talk to me now want to talk to me because they saw that I was friends with Jax. Now, trespassing is obviously something that you shouldn't do. But when you're young and goofy, you do it anyways, because that's just what bad influence does to you. So me and my friends decided to trespass on this one property that had an orange tree. Our plan was to go in, steal some fruit, and then get the f*** out of there. Which was a terrible idea because the man had dogs. And he even put the sign on the wall saying, beware of dogs. Now a normal human being would have turned around and get the f*** out of there. But I had dumb friends that did dumb things and didn't care about anything. And they always liked breaking rules. So yeah, and we hopped over the fence and went into the yard and started plucking some fruit from the tree. And then, from the corner of my eye, I noticed the doghouse in the corner of the yard. And I got scared. I started to sweat. My arms were shaking, alright? Because I heard rumors about this dog. I heard how big this motherfucker was, but I ain't never really seen it before because I never went in there. So I looked away and started to eat my fruits. And as I looked again, I saw a dog that was so big, I thought I was looking at a lion, my nigga. My mans gave me a type of look that said, you ain't leaving out of this place alive, motherfucker. Like I could see nothing but rage in his eyes. It was as if he could see through my soul. And I turned to my friends to tell them that we need to leave. But these niggas was already running, leaving me all by myself, alone, with this beast, this killer. At this moment, I felt the ultimate betrayal. Because this dog was like 2 times my size. Like, I was only 8 years old. How the fuck am I supposed to fight against this nigga? My mans was looking like Cerberus, the Guardian. Like I didn't know what they were feeding this nigga. So what did I do, you ask? I did what had to be done. I looked at that dog dead in the eyes and said, only one of us are gonna leave this fight alive. So I stood my ground and tightened my fist and held my pose and told him that I am going to end him. I told him that I am going to fight to the death. Psych! I ran out of there so fast, like I was gone, alright? This nigga ain't stand a chance. I was going 50 fucking miles an hour. I dipped out of there so fast, yo. I was gone. And when I got to the fence, I hopped over it and I felt a slight bit of relief that I got away. And as I turned around, I saw that the dog also jumped the fence.